Metavision in BLUELOCK is the ability to view all sections of the field at once, essentially using your peripheral vision in tandem with your ball control in order to be aware of all positions on the field. In the current BLUELOCK manga, we have 6 confirmed users of Metavision, being Isagi, Kaiser, Aiku, Nico, Reo, and Itoshi-sai. Now there have been many speculations revolving around Kaiser and his Metavision, but I think that there's something unique about him that ranks him high on the scales of the new Gen 11, and explains why even with Metavision, that Isagi cannot compete. I think Kaiser himself possesses 2 different forms of Metavision. Before I go any further, spoilers for the BLUELOCK manga. If you are not caught up, please keep scrolling. To start, let's discuss what Metavision actually is. Metavision, as I said, is the ability to use your central and peripheral vision in tandem, being able to view all movements on the field in order to both predict and manipulate the plays on the field. Now this may seem very easy to do as you use your peripheral vision and central vision in combination a lot during everyday life, but actually it's very difficult, which explains why only a select few players that we've actually seen have it. During instances of extreme stress or exertion, your nervous system actually narrows your vision to give more attention to your central vision in front of you, essentially tunnel vision. This is actually caused by the startle reflex, which makes your nervous system narrow your vision, which in many cases can lead to concussions in sports. However, it's been shown that professional soccer players actually train to suppress this startle reflex and maintain a good amount of their peripheral vision during play, which is around 70% or so. If you want to know what that looks like, for 100%, just sit still without moving your head and look around to the side as far as you can with your eyes. That's 100% of your peripheral vision. But for about 70%, put your pointer fingers on the sides of your eyes and then look around. That's 70%. So yes, Metavision is actually a thing in real life. The only thing that isn't real about it is the appearance of the radar in their eye. But it would be kinda cool to see that in real life. Now to address Kaiser. Kaiser was Isagi's inspiration to fully develop and understand his Metavision, as he had only used it subconsciously from that point on, like in the 3rd selection match where he was able to outperform Rin and Shido momentarily, or when he positioned himself for a direct shot during the U20 match. But after analyzing Kaiser's scoring formula, he was able to understand his newly acquired ability and implement it himself. But I think he missed something. Looking at the goal formula he was mentioning, Metavision x Kaiser Impact equals goal, which on its own does look pretty standard and accurate for how Kaiser scores his goals. But I believe that there's a formula within a formula. I believe it's actually Metavision times the product of an impact swing times secondary vision. That gives you a goal. That's Kaiser's scoring formula. What I mean by that is that it is exactly like Isagi's direct shot. The Kaiser Impact requires a formula. An incredibly quick swing speed would be a very strong weapon to have. However, he would need a way to implement it, which is where this secondary vision comes from. But what is the secondary vision? Well, we've already seen it. Burū's Predator Eye. Now, Predator Eye is identified by Isagi as a different style of vision from Metavision, which allows one to win one-on-ones with the goalie to score. If Kaiser had Metavision and Predator Eye, it would complete this goal formula, and it would explain why Kaiser is so much farther ahead than Isagi in terms of being a striker. Metavision allowing Kaiser to move into position and gain ball possession, Predator Eye allowing for him to identify when it is the best time to shoot, and his insanely quick and strong swing speed allowing for a super quick, controlled, and strong shot. But this is all just speculation. I mean, I can't prove it, can I? Yes, I can. Like Metavision, there has to be some kind of visual indicator for Kaiser using Predator Eye. And there actually is one. It's his cat eyes. In many instances in the manga, particularly when Kaiser is shooting towards the goal, his eyes change to appear like those of a cat's. In the Manshan City match, we see the mangaka show a close-up on Kaiser's eyes, and they are slits, and we see this again as he uses Kaiser Impact. But look at the situation where his eyes appear this way. Everybody is jumbled up blocking the goalie's view. And what does this sound like? It sounds exactly like how Isagi described Burū's Predator Eye. I can actually prove this even more. In the latest chapter, being BLUELOCK manga chapter 220, we see Kaiser steal the ball from Isagi. And yes, we can see him using Metavision. Right after being pressed by Aryu, Sendo, and Aiku, Kaiser performs a bicycle Kaiser Impact. And look, his eyes are again cat-like slits. So not only does this confirm that he has Metavision, but it also shows that Metavision is separate from when his eyes are slits. And check the situation again, it's the same as Manshan City's, and when Burū scored his goal, the box is flooded with players, and because Kaiser's shot went between Aiku's legs, the goalie couldn't react in time. This is confirmed proof of Predator Eye. Plus, it kinda makes sense thematically. I mean, Burū's aura is typically a black lightning lion, and lions are predators. They're also cats. Kaiser also, after viewing Isagi's plays, says that he's finally big enough to eat, which is him identifying himself as a predator hunting his prey, being Isagi. And before people start saying, oh, it's his awakened Metavision. No, it's not. Hell, I'm not even sure there is an awakened Metavision. Because if Kaiser did have awakened Metavision, why would he use normal Metavision in this exact panel? It wouldn't make sense. And now people might say that Isagi's is awakened Metavision. No, it's not. Isagi's unique puzzle piece style of Metavision is an awakened Metavision. And how do I know this? Because if that is awakened Metavision, then he's never used normal Metavision. When we see him first subconsciously awaken and use it, it's the puzzle piece style. You can't awaken something without having the base version of it first. That's like Law awakening his devil fruit before he even got the original. It's fundamentally impossible. The only reason that Isagi's eyes are different is because he's the main character. And now people are going to say, well, Reo, Aiku, and Nico have unique Metavision. No, they don't. Leo's eye isn't a chameleon's eye, Nico's isn't a radar, and while Aiku's is different colors, it's because his eyes were already different colors. Metavision is always like a radar, except for the MC because he needs something unique to him, because Metavision, when you break it down, is just that, a radar. It tells you where everyone on the field is, just like a radar tells you where everyone around you is. Now, I know I said Nico's isn't a radar, I'm just saying that Nico's specifically isn't a radar. Everyone's is essentially a radar. Leo's Metavision is purple because he has purple eyes. Nico's is green because he has green eyes, and Aiku's is both green and purple because he has split colored eyes. You get what I'm saying? So there is no such thing as awakened Metavision. There's just Metavision. And because Kaiser's eyes are completely different from the traditional Metavision when they look like a cat's, it's either a predator eye or a different unnamed form of vision. The reason I believe it's predator eye is because of the lion cat comparison from before, and now that it's been introduced, Isagi will now be able to identify Kaiser having it. Isagi has used Metavision and seen it before with Sai, so he was able to identify someone else using it because he has recognition of it. Now that he's seen predator eye and seen Kaiser's form of plays when using Kaiser Impact, it makes sense that Kaiser would have predator eye as well, and Isagi would be able to identify that. But please, tell me what you think down below in the comments. I haven't seen anyone else talk about this, so please, if anyone does, you know who came up with the theory. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe for more content just like this.